Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, promises to close the Skywalker Saga and answer many of our lingering questions from the decades-long series. That's a lot for one movie to take on. The Last Jedi seemed to introduce more questions than answers. Here are 5 of our biggest questions as we head into the 9th and final film in the Skywalker Saga. This question was allegedly answered in director Rian Johnson's The Last Jedi.
They're filthy junk traders who sold you off for drinking money.
But J.J. Abrams may be changing Rey's origin story. Early press around the movie has suggested that Kylo may have been lying to Rey in order to manipulate her. And so, the speculation about Rey's parents has begun again. Could she be a Skywalker after all? Could she be related to Jyn Erso from Rogue One? Or perhaps she's a descendant or even a clone of Emperor Palpatine. Let's talk about that shot that nearly broke the internet. It looks as if Rey is Breaking Bad. J.J. Abrams has played these games before in his trailers. This shot of villainous Rey could be a dream or a vision. But let's say that Rey does, at least for a time, turn to the dark side. It's possible that Palpatine could tempt her with answers about her parents, or that something terrible happens that drives her to embrace her emotions. The first trailer for Rise of Skywalker ended with a surprise.
No one's ever really gone.
Last we saw Palpatine, Darth Vader had thrown him down the Death Star's reactor core in order to save Luke. Technically, we don't see Palpatine die, and people who get thrown down shafts in Star Wars have a surprisingly high survival rate. Perhaps instead he will be a Force ghost, like Obi-Wan and Yoda before him. The title is still confounding Star Wars fans everywhere. There are 2 remaining living Skywalkers, Leia and Kylo Ren. Is it possible that Leia levels up in some way and therefore fulfills the promise of the movie's title? Or perhaps Kylo Ren returns to the light side and his Skywalker roots. It's also possible that a dead Skywalker is resurrected in some way. Mark Hamill has confirmed that Luke will appear in this film as a Force ghost. Perhaps even Anakin Skywalker will return in ghost form. Or is Rey a Skywalker after all? In The Last Jedi, Luke Skywalker gave Rey a tutorial on the Force.
A balance.
So what is the state of that balance headed into Rise of Skywalker? Luke died in the last movie, but so did Snoke. Rey and Kylo are clearly counterparts. If Rey is indeed tempted to the dark side, it would follow that the light side would get some boost. Perhaps she and Kylo Ren essentially swap sides. Or perhaps the two will both learn to walk the line between the dark side and the light. We'll find out when the movie drops in late December.